Good morning, Miss Wings. Today's July 6th. She spent the whole night on the nest. I tried to get her to go in the coop, but she would not go last night. I tried putting the old nesting box around her. She wouldn't have that. So I said a little prayer and left her there last night. Look who is off her nest. She must be hungry. She's gonna go get something to eat. I put food and water up there by her, but she won't touch it. Wings did return to her nest, and she's been there all day. July 6th. July 6th, almost 2 o'clock p.m. She went and got something to eat. She jumped in the pond down there, and then she was running up here, but all of a sudden she just stopped. Today's July 7th, early morning. The sun's not even up all the way. This morning I couldn't find her. She wasn't on her nest. But then she came up hollering, all kinds of noise, just like that. And her egg is gone. So I would suggest, I'm guessing it was probably a snake that spooked her off and took her egg. But she is fine. Ooh, I was scared. I was so scared something happened to her. So hopefully she won't go broody again. Since she's not laying eggs, that was her last egg. The one that she was sitting on for, what was it, 3 days? 2 days? 2 or 3 days? July 7th, and she's back on her nest. She's been there for hours, and we've had 2 downpours, and she stays there. It's a little after 7, July 7th, and she is back on her nest, so I don't know what we're going to do. She doesn't have any eggs there anymore. So yesterday, when she was up off the nest, I took a rake and raked her nest in, and she came back and still sat on it for hours and hours and hours. And then in the evening, she was up, so I put this block on it. And then she stood on the block for a couple hours. But when it was time to put him in the coop, she was actually down at the pond. So she went in the coop last night. I just finished taking care of all the animals and come back and look where she's at. She's on the block. Are you going to sit there all day? I hope not, girl. Look who came down to see me by the chickens. Yay! I'm glad you're not sitting on your nest. Good girl. Today's July 9th, and she has not been up to her nest all day since I let her out of her coop. Let her out of the coop. She has not been to the nest all day. I think the spell is broken. She hasn't gone back to the nest. She's been out running around. And I don't think she's laying eggs right now either. Because she only had that one egg. She only had that one egg for several days without adding to it. So my ducks have been nothing like what they said, what I read. They started laying in the fall. They laid through the winter. They stopped for 3 days. They started laying again. She stopped another time for 3 days and started laying again. So hopefully she's going to take a rest now.